7 crowns. The saga of M Series champions before the cheers shook the earth, before rivalries split nations, before heroes earned names carved in gold. There was only a dream, a single battlefield, 5 players, 1 throne. This is the story of the M Series. 7 wars, 7 champions, 7 moments where history refused to forget. (2019), the very first M Series. No past champions to chase, only pressure and pride. From Indonesia rose EVO's legends. Fearless, relentless, playing not just to win, but to define what champion even meant. They didn't just lift a trophy, they lit the torch. And with that flame, the world realized Mobile Legends had found its kings.
That's what they want. Donkey could go for something here, but they get the initial Divine Judgment, but Rex is able to get on out of there. Luminary is getting pushed back, and now it's time for the one show as he goes on forward with the Diamond Force. He secures it, he does it. They break the inhibitor, they're gonna get topside now, but the rest of the team is respawning. They're looking to end the game. They've done it! Rex, they bring it to game 6.
EVOS now will break down the inhibitor, and EVOS Legends escorting this wave. It's all down to one. There it goes! The Druids now only down to Sin. They are trying to do everything alone. No. This might just be Game 7 coming in the way. EVOS Legends, they're bringing this game, and what a way to finish things up. We are going in Game 7, EVOS Legends.
Oh my god. No way! EVOS Legends off of one mistake from RRQ. Take the bait, take the 6 up into RRQ space. Here it is, the final push. They're going in for it. They're looking to destroy the crystal. The backline's in trouble. The blazing duet ain't enough. The arrival from Liam buys enough time. 5 for 3. They've done it! They have done it! Well played to your new world champions of M1. It's gonna be from Indonesia, EVOS Legends!
EVOS Legends have done it! The reverse swing complete! The curse have been broken, and now everyone kill!
2021, a year of uncertainty, a year of resilience. The Philippines entered the stage with something to prove, and Brand Esports carried the weight of a nation, led by brilliance, powered by trust, sharpened by sacrifice. They fought not for hype, but for legacy, and when the dust settled, the crown crossed borders. The Philippines had arrived.
Mahinto dito. Carl TZ nag-charge up ng damage, maybe nag-zone out. Meron na yung meron na yung Fatal Links ginamit niya para kay Flap TZ, pero isa lang ang nahuli niya. Si Lassie nandun sa likod. Si Ruby D naman ang mahuhuli dito. Ruby Double D ang nahuli, and he goes down. 3 kills para sa Brand Esports. Maybe ba nga? Double kill para kay Ribo. Si D nag-dragon form, pero hipon pa yung dragon niya. Lumilipad pero walang magawa. Munti ka na nga ma-abyssal arrow dito ni Ace. At si Few lumalaban, si Ace yung aso, boom!
Sila talaga just right from the start. Kumbaga, wala na silang magawa. Pero yun, tignan mo yun, nag-shuriken yun si Maybe. Baka maybe mahuli, pero wala siyang nakuha. Pero ito na nga, Kuya Reptar, una pang nawala. Doon si Bale, pero habol na ngayon dito ang mga members ng Burmese School. As Carl TZ, konti yung kanyang buhay, napilit ni Ruby DD. Pero si Ribo at si Lusty, nandito pa rin naman yung sipa doon, Kuya Reptar. Sumakto sa pala at tumama.
Double kill para kay Ribo. 7-0-9, the veteran, the many times champion, Mr. Most Decorated, doing it for Brand Esports. Legendary para kay Ribo. Wipe out, susubukan ni Kid, dumipensa, but the wave, si Few nakatama pa nga ng flame shot, pinasipa sa balikan, and hello Myanmar! Now it's just up to Carl TZ and Lusty na tumimensa dito. The defense of Bren Esports. Susubukan nila na first hand dito sa Carl, but there's gonna be the immortality na ginamit niya. Thorn throws, may iwasan ng damage. Unstoppable dito ang Burmese Ghouls and Bren Esports still trying to hold on. Lusty ginagawa ang lahat ng pwede gawin. Pero Burmese Ghouls, it's 2-2. Tight na tayo sa Grand Finals. The Lord is here, and Bren Esports, they smell blood. 6K ang gold din nila. Si Flap TC kumugulong ngayon, dumediretso na at Bren Esports, kinukuha nila yung mga torre dito. Bottom tower, nawala na para sa Burmese Ghouls. Ultimate sa nakabit na si Fio, po first stand. Si D sa likod, pero ito si Ribo, si Kuya mo Ribo with the Zaman Force. Fio, Lusty, and Carl TC sa likod. That's gonna be a 2-for-1 trade. Godlike Carl TC, yung big duet! Carl TZ, double kill, BMI, eto na ata, Pilipinas, Bren Esports, ang inyong World Champions! Bren Esports!
Pwede ko na sabihin, pinasarap lang! Pinanalo lang!
Pinasarap lang!
Gusto ba manalo na series?
Oh my God! Bayang magiliw ang mga anak ng perlas ng silang-anan. Flap TZ, Lusty, Few, Carl TZ, Ribo, Coco, EJ, sila na ang kampiyon ng mundo. Bren Esports ang panalo.
Then came a team that rewrote the rules. Blacklist International. They didn't rely on chaos. They built order. They called it the Ubash strategy, a bond so tight, no blade could slip through. This wasn't just skill. This was trust turned into weaponry. In an M3, Blacklist didn't just win games. They taught the world a new language of Mobile Legends. A crown earned not by force, but by unity.
By the STB, but now the dive on towards Fire Chicken has been initiated. Shark looking to bail his team out. Yes, he finds it, collides up into all with the Tyrant's Rage, and here comes Mobile to make the difference. They break open the top tier one, but there we go. Oheb finds all four of them. They don't have their flickers. What a re-engagement coming in from Blacklist.
Dying for the third time in this game, and they're looking for more. Edward jumps in onto the Demonic Force. R7 will be able to bring him back onto the base, but it is going to be the Purify as Edward just tears them apart into the base. He dies, but at what cost? It's a 2-for-1 right now in RRQ. They've lost all hope. It is the Indonesians falling flat. Blacklist International, they're going to go for more. Albert jumps in for the knockout strike. Triple kill. It's going to be the Maniac not picked up. Blacklist.
National making a move on the Lord. Edward spots this out.
Wait a minute, that's a 4-man dive. He's giving a diversion, connecting onto it. Bring overturn. Haji goes in for the combo wombo, able to get the damage done. But JPL, he pops the altar. This is where Evo's SG needs to fight on. But look at Wise. Deadly catch, a double kill for Oheb. As it's only 2 members left standing for Evo's SG. The Tigers, they have nowhere to go. Edward Balboa will take him down. Oheb with another triple kill. Blacklist International controlling the game, getting the Maniac for Oheb, the Filipino sniper with the word
Huge punish from Onyx, but the Filipino sniper takes one from the back. Pew! Ow! Kyrie goes down, Dilarski as well. 3 defenders left, but it's not done. Not quite yet. As Hatred gets taken down again. Oheb, dual wielding, taking him down with Nibiru. Circling Eagle by Boloski. He's caught out. Second time in the past 2 minutes. He's still alive. They were trying to distract him, but it's not gonna happen. Marky gets taken down by Haji. Max range. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wipeout. Game number 2 going over to Blacklist International.
the Filipino sniper. What was that? Look at him. He's hyped. Don't give this man.
Kyrie gets one on at the Edward.
But he's gonna be
Too
trapped.
deep, and there's 3v1. Mount Shock into the face. Circling Eagle, taking him down. Oheb blasts him into oblivion as Boloyski is also going to be the same. But Nathan's still alive.
Wise.
Off of that, Oheb dashing forward. Hatred the only one left. We're about to crown another world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Blacklist International have done it. This is going to be a 4-0 sweep.
A complete shutout for Blacklist International as they shut down the dreams of our Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, your M3 World Champions, Blacklist International.
I don't know, I'm just super happy. I'm so proud of my teammates. Para sa Pilipinas to!
But peace never lasts. In M4, a storm arrived. Echo, fussed, violent, unapologetic. They didn't wait. They didn't hesitate. They collapsed on opponents like thunder. Every fight, a warning. Every victory, a statement. Echo didn't ask for respect. They took it.
On as well, that damage coming through and a turn apart memory finds its mark to penetrate, to follow it through. Yawi gonna be taken down, Sanford jumps in with split. Venus put him on blast, stunning him up right now. Scald Easy gonna be taunted up. But air strike to the back line, he's gonna be caught. Wise now with the Appraiser's Wrath, still able to sustain for a bit as Sanford still on that split. Jumps back away. Venus taken low, that's gonna be Benny dealing out of damage. Now with the turn apart memory! Benny QT with a flicker forward again. Styling on Blacklist International. Flickers out, Call TZ. Finding the death to his welcome onto Wise, gonna be stunned up again. Doing a flash go out from Venus out of nowhere. Sanford still in the front lines. Benny QT dealing with damage right now. Edward's gonna be able to jump into the back line, but the bloody hunt catches Edward. And a torn apart memory silences him, takes him down. Sanji with wings by wings. Oh, he's gonna be taken low. Forced to flicker out by Yawi. And Sanford flicker forward. Now, Echo still on the march. With another airstrike taking Venus down. Haji is all alone, terrifying Yawi. Still able to survive with the iron hook. Connects again, and Echo have wiped out Blacklist International. They're looking for the end. No minions on the board. They're forced to back away.
From those responses in the bottom after the turtle take, they got pushed on bottom. Oh, it's a fight up top.
Haji gonna be stunned up. Hands up for the airstrike. Sanji gonna be taken low, taken down, shut down by Haji. But Haji falls as well. Sanford! Oh my God! With the famous Slayer! Jumps in, flickers forward.
Just 3 defenders for Blacks International. They still have Haji. Sanji pushing in. Look at Edward, forcing out a winter truncheon.
The mortality bot as well. Edward gonna be stunned up, immobilized, everything. He's not moving. Edward will fall. He buys the mortality in time, but he's gonna fall again. The damage coming through. The time journey saves it, but the Appraiser's Wrath kicks the queen down. Haji locked out of Mystic Field. The dawning light outranging the real world inflation. Sanford finds a double. Echo, they haven't just broken the code. They have shattered it. 4-0 for the Orcas.
The age of the Orcas is now. Echo are your M4 World Champions.
Di na po kami first round NCT. Ngayon kami na po pinakamalakas sa buong mundo.
Legends don't fade. They reload. In M5, AP Bren returned. Not as favorites, but as survivors. Bruised, doubted, hungry. Through the lower bracket they crawled, each win louder than the last. And when the final battle came, they burned brighter than ever. Proof that champions aren't made once, they're forged again.
Anyways, of course you can dive, but
Good shot again, Astral Echo. Now revealing a few members. Kyrie gonna be engaged on right now with the Surfing Eagle. The Tommy Appraiser's Wrath. There's some strike coming down, but it's on in time right now. It's actually an implosion out of penalty zone, but it's still not enough. Super Marco is free hitting. That's a flicker and a torn apart memory. Winner truncheon by Sans. A good shot over. Sans dogging away. AP Brand looking for the end angle now. 7-1, 10,000 gold lead building. 2 members down for the Sky Kings.
Onyx lost 2, and now everyone from AP Brand, they're marching forward. They're looking at the base. Easy goes in.
The Hive in the building erupt. It's getting cleared out, but the turret, the base, has been taken away. AP Brent snap. Oh, what? Sonic with a win. Hope went flickering forward. Kyrie's next. Super Marco! Triple kill on the board. 5-0 and 2. To run away. Oh, they go and collapse out to Kyrie. With the final stocks as well. Venus Fury catching everyone. CW looking for the play on the field, but he lack shoes. 4-man knockup from Keyboy as he flickers out of safety, but Flap Teasy is chasing him down. Sans clears out of midway. Flap Teasy with a good stun. That's another Astrosphere not connecting this time around. Keyboy taken down. Flap Teasy finds the...
But there's no defense. Sans is Down for 30 seconds. There's a fat minion of waves in the bottom lane, and they have the Brody.
Mid lane gonna be cleared up right now by Boots. He's still holding on to the bottom wave.
The
It's gonna
base!
clear out as well.
They're gonna end
looking for the
this.
base. They're looking for the base. AP Bren, the Sky Kings have been taken down. The Golden Road being down. Bren, Lang, Malakas!
The host country has never won a World Series. Look to the stage. They kept the trophy here. They continued the domination. They are the curse break.
Flap DZ! Ladies and gentlemen, AP Brand, your two-time world champion.
M6 was precision. Fnatic Onyx Philippines. They played like architects. Every move designed. Every collapse inevitable. When they won, it felt inevitable. The Philippines stood tall once more. Structured, unshaken.
Shortcut as Aaron Cheeky is chugging down Brusco, but it's not over yet as the front line is in trouble.
Quick sand guard. Oh, King Kong! Going and diving into the back of Hezkiel. Trying to survive King Kong again. Runs Chicky. And Brusco will try to sandwich him down. The BMI into Kelra's debut.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. King Kong unleashed. With this diversion, brings in King Kong with a Maleficent now picked up for Kelra. They're gonna get spotted out, but Fabian might be in trouble.
Okay, Fabian is able to retreat, going in. Super Prince flickering back into King Kong. Now it's a taunt over. Fabian locked down. Brusco picking up that kill. Aran looking for the play. Raging Sandstorm and the flicker.
Oh, he connects, and now the revitalized Kelra even alive. Winnie, he's gonna get melted. Still, King Kong holds the line.
Kelra again jumping and Kirk with a follow-up. Kelra gets Hezkiel down. It's a wipeout.
What? Just like that, 6 minutes, 36 seconds into the game, they achieve a wipeout against Team Liquid. Right, with Fabian so low, I don't think he can contest for this. Let's see how TLID is going to handle as they drop the Glorious Pathway.
Glorious Pathway down as well. King Kong able to burst it down with the Soul Sever. Winnie jumping in with the Yundo and the Dragon.
And then continue forward. Aaron Cheeky holding his ground. They're looking for a fight. Fabian fights one. Kelra takes down another. And now without any purifies, Kelra walks forward, finds it. Kirk takes it. Aaron Cheeky is down. And that is going to be a full wipeout here for Fnatic Onyx PH.
The gold standard. Kelra making his mark on the world.
Team Liquid ID wants to hold on to that one. Fabian jumps in.
Shadow kills Spear of Alpha, bringing him back again. The quad shadow back from Fabian and the damage. RWM locking them down inside. It has Gil with the Crimson Beacon locking Super Prince up. Now it's an all-in into the back line. Aaron Chicky getting it. Raging Sandstorm from Brusco. Kelra in the base. Looking for the end moment. TLID have cleared out the wave. And Kelra will be able to escape, but King Kong have dealt with him.
Oh no, the minions are starting to push it. They're running out. It's one.
Thunder heralds their unstoppable reign. Unscathed, unrivaled, their legends proclaimed. Bow down to the empire of Fnatic Onyx Philippines!
Axiata Arena, make some noise for your heralds of thunder! Let me hear you scream!
And then came M7, a new banner, a new name, a new dawn, Aurora Gaming Philippines. They weren't chasing history, they were becoming it. Commoner fire, cold in the clutch, brilliant when it mattered most. Against giants, against pressure, against expectation. When the final blow landed, the arena erupted. A new champion had risen, and the light belonged to Aurora.
Enemy gets a lord, they go to look for the pickoff, but can they take Edward down? Tsunami's time coming down with the burst damage of Ijume, and Edward will have the immortality actually. I think that's enough to get him out, and Edward does survive, and now he goes back in with a helmet demon kite. Meanwhile, light of the back line with Yue jumping in as Dolmek goes for the base. What is him on force already? Yasuke getting rid of Yue, but Dolmek has to be all over the way. Inoue comes in from RP!
Nino also trying to block it off as Yasuke works on the Lord.
Nino's all alone, now against 4. He's jumping ready for a pursuit. He's so tanky, but again, he's constantly jumping in as RP does a lot of the damage. Dark Wave coming in from Nino, but Dolmek takes him down.
The minions are cleared, but one more wave against the base.
They're gonna go straight for it, no nonsense. Doesn't check out. Edward spots Hijime here, goes into thunder form. Goes in on the Hijime, forcing a flicker. Edward with a flicker himself. Now RP trying to go for the damage, but it's Yue with the shot. RP getting barriered away now. Low gets smacked by Light.
There is no escape right now from Aurora Gaming Philippines. Alec does jump in though.
What a peel there, tectonic charge, and the blazing duet from Domeng! Nino taking very low, stay able to sustain for some bit. Domeng goes back in, Nino still there, it's gonna be Alan with G Kundo and Yasuke now, going out of a Demon Kite as his horse.
Alec just trying to get away, but Demon Kite doesn't want to let it happen. Yasuke look for the re-engage.
Weather canceled, now the blade surge backward, Feathered Airstrike coming down, and they zone Alter Ego from the purple. Possible at this time, Lord for free going over to Aurora.
You know, looking at the back at the draft. Yasuke.
No blade surge. Edward jumps in and kills him.
Edward on a 10.
6, 1, and 4. Oh wait. He found the angle. This is nasty. Yeah, but you know how Light does this. The tech charge. Now Edward with the pullback on RP, and he gets the killing spree. But Edward gets shut down. You able to stun over on Hijime.
2 members for the price of Edward, plus huge
reaction now. Light definitely going to be looking for the re-engage now, as that's going to be Alec isolated, taken out by Domeng. Light! Kundo on the way to drag and bring Hijime back, and Domeng with a double. Now with a big bonk, Yue takes it away.
Aurora Gaming is hunting right now.
Oh! You know next.
No.
Oh! Domeng with the flicker up from the bravest fighter! And the recall on Nino's corpse. Not against 4. Radiant Sandstorm for the Phoenix. RP taken down by Demon Kite. Tsunami Slam desperate from Alec. Edward jumps back away with the bravest fighter. And now Hijime is shining the light on them.
Yasuke taking a lot of damage as well. It goes down.
Alec standing tall, gonna be taken very low. Domeng takes him down. Another mini wave coming in up top. Hijime's the only one left. He goes in against 4. And now it's Edward who walks up, throws the sword. Domeng gets a double. They've wiped Alter Ego out.
Nino coming up, RP as well.
Nino, can he do it? He goes for it again. They go for the clear. Domeng's on the base. Some Monforce coming in. And it is all over. The age of dominance continues through the Northern Lights. Aurora Gaming Philippines are your M7 World Champions.
7 tournaments, 7 champions, countless stories etched into time. But the throne is never permanent. Somewhere a new team is grinding. A new dream is forming. And when the lights return, history will ask the same question once more. Who will be next?